Now, in Bayelsa State and by extension the Niger Delta region has a very serious problem that we have now come across following the incidences of oil spills. Now, as a commissioner for environment, I find out that almost on a daily basis we are faced with the realities of oil spillages, occasioned oftentimes by what people have now come to know as sabotage coming from third parties, people who just go and interfere with the oil pipelines. And then we have also found out that some of the causes are as a result of equipment failure, as a result of rusts and all that have come due to several years of the use of these oil pipelines and all that. And then perhaps the most terrible one we now see is the oil spillages that have come as a result of the operations of illegal oil refineries by our own people, who feel that they needed to survive because they are not carried along, as it were, by the industry they find among themselves. But you see, the primary target and the primary burden or impact of all that is happening is that on the environment, because the final impact, as it were, is on the environment. It is the environment that is devastated, it is the environment that is despoiled, it is the environment that is degraded. And you go to most of the places now, you will wonder at the kind of things that have marine life has virtually been wiped out. I mean, people cannot get any yields from their farms any longer. And then, of course, like you said, statutorily speaking, the National Oil Spill Agency that has been established by the federal government, and ordinary responsibility that also the oil companies should own up to, behoves everybody to ensure that these spills are contained. But oftentimes, for several days, oil spills will occur and nothing is done. Recently, I went to the Biseni area and discovered that for several months, a particular oil company knew of the fact that they had equipment failure and that there was spill, but nothing was done there. And then you find out, like I said, the primary impact is to the environment. So if you go there some years later, you find out that the farms cannot yield anything, as the marine life is also destroyed and all that. But what we are trying to do, as I said earlier, is to sensitize our people. If you discover any oil spillage, you have a responsibility to protect your environment, and you need to make those who should know. You need to make the Ministry of Environment, for example, to know timelessly. You need to know, make the oil companies to act timelessly to ensuring that these spills are cleaned up as required by law.